Hey there traders, today is the 10th of March 2021 and this is your quick daily market breakdown. We're going to start off on Bitcoin here. This is exactly what we spoke about yesterday. We said any kind of pullback would be an opportunity to buy, but we have now deleted this pending order. The reason why we've deleted this pending order is because we have three active positions currently running. One of them is BNB, which is now risk-free because we've moved our stop losses to break even. We still have Monero and Litecoin not on break even yet. I'll chat about those two in just a second. But I'm still overall short-term bullish on this formation. I do think we'll see a bounce from this point. And as the other coins go into break-even status, we can continue to add more positions. But for now, let's stick with what we've got. We don't want to overexpose ourselves. We only want to have two risk-on positions at a time. So for Bitcoin here, any kind of pullback into this particular zone, I'd be looking for a long opportunity if we have those other two trades on break even, or at least one more of them on break even, and we do make our way back down here. I'd be looking at that as a buying opportunity. To the same token, if Bitcoin does break out to the upside and takes out this previous swing high and closes above $55,250, I'd be looking for it to make a further extension back up and sweep our all-time high around $58,520, somewhere around there. Definitely keeping an eye on that one. The next one I want to talk about is Bitcoin Cash. Not much happening for Bitcoin Cash. We currently do have a long position. Well, no, excuse me. We have a long entry reason right here. We're supposed to be longing this liquid zone. But again, we don't want to overexpose ourselves. I do like this setup here. We do, it does look like we have an ascending triangle pattern. Volume seems to be agreeing with us. Momentum oscillators seem to be agreeing with us. So is it possible that Monero could be, Bitcoin Cash could be setting up for a measured move all the way back up to around $700? Yes, the answer to that would be yes, easily it could do that. In fact, this is a very nice long opportunity. Same as Litecoin. Litecoin has very similar pattern. So for now, let's just talk about this. If Bitcoin Cash breaks to the downside of this liquid zone, I'd be looking to go short. As long as we hold this liquid zone, I do think we'll see a short-term push to the upside. If we break above this previous level of structure, that's when I'd be looking for BCH to play out its measured move to the upside. So plenty of opportunity in the crypto market ahead of us. We just need to be patient and wait for the right setups. So that's Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum, we also had this pending limit order, which we've also now deleted. Again, we don't want to overexpose ourselves in the market. But this is a pretty good, I like this setup a lot. I think any kind of pullback into this liquidity zone would be looked upon as an opportunity to go long. Any kind of break below this liquidity zone would be an opportunity to short Ethereum. Any kind of break above this liquidity zone would be a reason to enter for a long position for Ethereum. Technically speaking, if it holds this support, and we have less exposure, so let's say maybe Litecoin and Monero start moving into positive price action and we start moving our stop losses, then we'll look again to add some more open positions as we move along. Chainlink, Chainlink kind of neutral here, nothing really happening with Chainlink. I wouldn't be looking at Chainlink as a possible long opportunity just yet. I think this one has a lot more work to do compared to most of the other cryptos. Litecoin, Litecoin is bouncing off this level. Remember, I said Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin have very similar um, patterns. You can see the ascending triangle, higher lows equal highs. There's the first high, second equal high, third equal high. Volume seems to be agreeing with us on that. Momentum oscillators seem to be agreeing with us on that. So I do think we'll see a quite a nice bounce here for Litecoin today. At least back up to around $202, $201, where we will be taking some profit off the table and moving our stop loss to break even. So hopefully this one plays out well. Not hopefully, well, as soon as we can move our stop loss to break even, we could possibly add some more long positions throughout the rest of the week as this market continues its way onwards and upwards. Uniswap, technically speaking, Uniswap is a long position, but I would like to get long on this one around $29.86. If it makes its way back down there, fantastic. If it breaks back above this liquidity zone, I'd be looking at that as a long opportunity as well. And perhaps we could sweep the highs again for Uniswap shorter term. Talk about Neo. Neo is kind of neutral here. I would love to buy Neo around $39.61. But again, I'm going to say this one more time. I do not want to add any more positions currently. I don't want to overexpose myself in the market. I'm willing to be patient, wait for the market to give us some decent profits so that we can start closing some of these open positions, and then we can look at opening new positions as we move forward. Monero, we took a market long yesterday for Monero. I was very excited to long this particular liquidity zone. You can see that we're still inside of this liquidity zone, currently in a little bit of a drawdown here, about 2% drawdown for Monero. We almost hit our stop loss throughout the night. But I think this one has still got a lot of potential to the upside. I'm willing to hold it, willing to be patient. If it stops us out, that's fine. I won't cry. I won't feel too negative about it. That will give us actually a short opportunity then for Monero, and we'll stand a chance to make back any kind of money that we do lose on this trade. As soon as we break this liquid zone to the downside, we will short Monero back down to $203, maybe even as low as $200 even. So keep an eye on this one. I think overall we're still bullish on most of the cryptos here, and I do think Monero will make its way onwards and upwards today. Let's talk about BNB. We took this position last night after closing above this liquidity zone. We entered a limit order, got filled early this morning, and currently in profit. We already took 25% of the profits off the table, and our stop loss is now on break even. I still expect another much higher move for BNB. I think, in fact, I would not be surprised if BNB comes back up and sweeps the highs around $334, somewhere to the top range of this liquidity zone. I would honestly not be surprised. You see here, this is what we're waiting for most of the other cryptos. You see this liquidity zone that held as resistance once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Then we broke above, then we take the long. So now let's go and look at Bitcoin Cash just one more time so that this makes sense to everybody. Let's take another look at Bitcoin Cash, the same liquidity zone, but we have not violated this one yet. Okay, so as soon as Bitcoin Cash closes above here, I will be looking to go very, very long. There's no such thing as very long, but I will go very long. Ethereum already broke above that particular pivot point, so that's very, very positive. Chainlink currently in that pivot point, so you can see how these structure levels are extremely, extremely, extremely important, because we can now identify when the market could potentially extend its way higher than it usually does. So I think any kind of close above here, long. Same thing with Litecoin. It's actually currently still not above that particular pivot point. But this pivot point has been broken. This was also another significant pivot point, according to my analysis for Litecoin. So you can see these levels in the market. Those are the most important levels. We can break these levels throughout the day, even throughout the week. I think cryptos are going to shoot through the moon. So in summary, I'm very bullish here on most of these cryptos. You can see Bitcoin actually broke above its pivot level right there. So Bitcoin right now, in my opinion, is extremely bullish. If we can take some profits off the table for Litecoin and move our stop losses, um, and we can perhaps get filled on Bitcoin's short position, Bitcoin's long position around $52,600. That would be amazing. So you're getting, I hope you guys are getting the picture here. Oh, and excuse me, I didn't speak about 1 inch. 1 inch also lining up for a little bit of a long position here, but I would be patient for this one and wait for a close above 4.5384. Until then, I would remain cautious, also looking like an ascending triangle here. Most of these cryptos should be taking a very decent proper bounce today, including Monero, including some of the others. So keep an eye out. As soon as we can move stops, we're going to move them. As soon as we can take profits, we're going to take it. And then as soon as the market gives us an extension to the upside, we can start longing, and perhaps we can have a decent week. Well done if you've participated up until now. Today is Wednesday. We're already up 2% on all of our trades. We took a very small knock in between. All the other trades have been profitable so far, so well done if you've participated. You should be up around about 2% for the week right now. We'll continue to update you on these positions. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Wednesday. Trade safe. Use proper risk management. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.